Hi Taurus, let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for you for the month of December. What do we have? Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, a quick overview, Taurus. Let's have a look. Fated changes and cycles are coming to fruition this month. Very exciting. You're entering a new cycle of life, a new long-term relationship for some of you, potentially long-distance ones. Manifesting in the physical, which is really, really nice. Turning over a new leaf is what I'm seeing here. Lots of negotiations happening for finances, movement, or relocation, and the successful culmination of a relationship or someone you've been trying to fight for, Taurus. So that's very, very exciting. Let's have an in-depth look now, starting off with the Ace of Swords. This is a card of victory, following a battle or following something quite arduous. So in particular, those that have been fighting for a relationship with someone, wanting to finally enter into a commitment or wanting to receive affection, love, or attention from someone they've admired, this could definitely be the month that this is unfolding for you. In particular, those that are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, possibly a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I do see the Empress here as an earth sign for myself. If you interpret her as a fire sign, so be it, because there is also fire here with the page of wands here. So Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But it's someone that's been a little bit challenging to either get into a commitment, or someone that's been fighting for you, Taurus. I feel like they've been vying for your attention here, and this is finally something that's coming to fruition here between the two of you. I also feel like if you've had a legal dispute, you do have the Three of Pentacles here. So if you have had some sort of legal dispute, some sort of resolution is coming to pass here with a cycle, a beautiful upward cycle happening for you here. You will hear some good news about salary, dividends that need to be paid out to you, or compensation in regards to a court case, or something to do with property, if you're selling property, wanting to buy property, etc. So this may be applicable for some of you. I also feel like if you have been trying to get noticed in a work situation, trying to get a promotion, trying to get acknowledged, I feel as though this is the month that's going to happen. I see people that are meeting and discussing your contributions to a company, or discussing how successful you've been in a role so far. So if you've been trying to show off your talents this month, Taurus, or over the recent months or weeks, this is indicative that this won't go unnoticed, which is really good. I see you negotiating. This is also dates for some of you, compromises, sacrifices, or conversations regarding dates, regarding people, relationships, partnerships, business relationships as well. For those that are in sale, there's a very good profit coming through here. News from further afield and expansion is coming through with the Page of Wands, which is really, really good here. And for those that are single, you're meeting people that you're very, very attracted to, especially physically and spiritually attracted to someone here. Fate, I think, is sending you a relationship, Taurus. For those that are single and wanting someone, it could be several different people. Again, I feel like you're torn between a fire and an air sign here. Fire has come up, so has air. Could also be earth, but I feel there's two distinct people that you've been balancing or juggling in between, and perhaps you haven't been ready to commit to one or the other, and you're still undergoing this process. However, many of you are on the upward cycle of starting something long-term here with the Wheel of Fortune. The Empress is manifestations in the physical realm, which is really beautiful here. This is attraction, love, sexuality. Some of you are having a lot of passionate affairs this month. A lot of dating, a lot of getting out and about. You'll definitely be attracting a lot of people here. Definitely people, if you have a conventional type, I suppose you'll be attracting this type of lover, this type of person. This can also symbolize pregnancy. So for some of you Taurians trying to get pregnant, maybe you've been trying for a long time here with the Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune is entering you into a cycle here, and it could definitely be a cycle of fertility for some of you, which can produce children. Interesting, you have the 3 here. Could even be triplets for some of you. For those. Also, as I said, she does have the crown of the zodiac on her head, so this could be a further emphasis placed on spirituality, astrology, religion, the cosmos, astronomy, or something of the sort this month for you. Your interest could be heightened in these sort of areas. I also feel like you're meeting someone that is a very, very feminine or a very, very masculine person. They exude a lot of femininity or masculinity, and this will attract you in a really, really beautiful way here, Taurus. But this connection goes beyond that of just looks. As I said, it is something quite spiritual, and I think it's got to do something with fate here. The Wheel of Fortune, there's a divine power. The gods, the angels, the universe, the energies are sending you someone. I feel like you'll be inundated with choices here, Taurus, so this is really, really good. I mean, the word Empress, the etymology of the word Empress, you know, we think of someone that's high, someone that's in a high place, someone that's powerful, someone that does impress. So I feel like on the work front, you're definitely impressing people. You're definitely being noticed, which is really, really nice here. Some of you will be in the spotlight this month, maybe because you work in production, maybe because you have to travel for work, or you're meeting influential people to settle a deal of some kind. And I feel as though this is a month where you will prevail and be successful. Again, the Wheel of Fortune card is really, really standing out to me here. Beautiful. A cycle, a ring, a circle. Some of you, there's engagements here. There's a long-term partnership happening, a long-term relationship happening for some of you. If you have been married for quite some time, or you have been in a relationship that's been a little bit tough lately, I feel like you're coming out of the darkness here and you're entering a new upward harmonious cycle with this person. So this is very, very nice here. I also feel like luck is in your favor too. If you've been trying to land an audition or an interview with a certain company you've had your eye on, or maybe you've been wanting to date someone you've been looking at further afield, I feel like some sort of connection is coming in here, and you'll be able to, an opportunity or a window will be granted to you here. And I think you'll feel very, very lucky that you've received it. But I am tempted to say it is a higher power at play here that has actually orchestrated this for you, Taurus. For some of you, you're relocating. Or if you've had a long distance relationship, you're coming in together to discuss living together, or the logistics or the financials of a long-term of a relationship, and how you can sustain this relationship moving forward. I do feel like some of you are earning a lot of money this month. So whatever this happens to be, whether it's a Christmas bonus, whether you're selling a property, I think, you know, there's quite fair negotiations coming to pass here with the Three of Pentacles. So that's really, really positive. Page of Wands is messages of love. Definitely a lot of people you'll be attracted to, Taurus, in terms of love. Especially a fire sign might be blowing up your phone, actually, in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, wanting to see you, wanting to connect with you. Someone that's quite passionate and persistent is what I'm seeing here. So there's someone definitely that's quite persistent around you. This could also be you might have a work project that's based overseas in a different city, maybe in a different country, village, town, province, area, district, that you'll have to embark on with the Page of Wands. This is a messenger, a journey. Some of you, it's a spiritual journey because the Empress can represent spirituality. Some of you are coming to terms with a past hurt, a betrayal, or a pain, or something that proved quite challenging in your life, Taurus. Things will improve is what I'm tempted to say. You see how the Page of Wands looks towards the Ten of Swords? For some of you, it's either a fire sign or an air sign that has caused you some sort of grief, and they keep coming back into your life, and there's a reason why, Taurus. I think it's worth exploring for some of you, if I'm honest, on the romantic front. Or someone will communicate possibly with the Page of Wands their transgressions to you. Because the Three of Pentacles is here. It could be that they're interested in someone else or were interested in someone else. But I think it's more to do with the fact that you're moving away from something here, Taurus, and coming into something more positive. I feel like there's a connection with overseas or new lands. I feel like it's new exotic lands Whether you're thinking about relocating or maybe even traveling, there might be a trip you might be planning. And the new cycle could indicate that you will be traveling very much so in this new cycle. So possibly into the new year, possibly this month. But this is a powerful way to end the year for you, which is really, really quite good, quite strong. 10 of Swords. Moving away from the darkness. And that's, as I said, moving into new horizons. In a job situation, I feel like you're completing a project. A project will be completed and you will be looked upon very favorably, either because you met the deadline, you had met the deadline really, really quickly, and you were able to pull through and achieve something that you'd been working on maybe all of this year. But I think people will be impressed with how quickly you get this done, how quickly you achieve this. For some of you, you're focusing more on passions and hobbies is what I'm seeing here. And this could be something that makes you money, actually. So maybe it's tarot, maybe it's financial consulting, maybe it's being a travel consultant or working with tourism. Whatever it is, it's more closely aligned with your passions, because that's what the Page of Wands represents. And it's an upward cycle. I think for some of you, it's your calling. Fate's coming into play here, and it's giving you opportunities to work or be involved in something that is close to your heart and closer to your passions. So that's quite good, Taurus. Look, I will leave it at